Welcome, Muskan, to our author interview episode 21.
Thank you, thank you.
Member of TLB, and please introduce yourself to our audience or viewers who are watching. You and your book both.
Okay, so I'm Muskan Bothra and I'm from Tamil Nadu. And recently I published my book. It's like in 2024 on my date of birth because I just, promised myself like a few times back in 2023 October time, like all of a sudden I was not into this writing field. Like in 2019 from college it started, and I just wanted to. I started just with an Insta page, like to just share my thoughts and all everything. But today it's like a dream. Like I have published my book and all. So it's like really a heartwarming moment for me. Like actually from 2019 I just keep writing, sharing my thoughts and all. And then there are a lot of communities for daily writing competition challenges and all. So slow by slow I connected with all those, and then became a co-author in 20 plus anthologies and all. So I didn't know, like this writing field is such a vast one. After entering into it, I was like, okay, this much is there to see here. So it's like that. And then, as I said before, like in October 2023, all of a sudden, like I was like, okay, I have to publish my book. I saw many authors and all, like they were publishing the collection of poetries and all. So then I got to know, okay, we can do in such a way to like collection of poetries can also be a book. So then later on, like I promised myself, like on 2024, the next year, I'll gift myself on my birthday the book launch. So perfectly, I did it, and I can't even believe because actually I didn't started in 2023. I just we say it's a, like assumption, like yeah, I have to do promising self, but sometimes the promises don't happen as we do. So slow by slow, as I was pursuing also chartered accountancy, so there were exams also for me. So after that only, it is like only within a 2.5 months only, I did everything, and it was like really a magical moment to me. Like okay, I did it finally.
I
So it's like really a wonderful journey. It's like even today when I think like I'm being live with you, and it's like really a dreamy moment for me.
I totally understand. First, congratulations for publishing the book. It's not easy. I have been through that journey, so I know. Like it takes a lot of time, no effort. Did you ever plan becoming an author like from beginning? Like some of people have like a dream of becoming something, a dream of becoming an author or a singer, anything. What was your dream when you were a child?
Uh, Actually, in childhood, I want to become a teacher, and today now I'm totally opposite. In passionately, I'm a author, and professionally, I will be a chartered accountant very soon.
Wow! Congratulations, that makes in that.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, childhood dreams usually change. Like there are only a few, I guess, who remain on their childhood dreams. So I don't know. Then I
Hmm.
a lot. First, I wanted to become IPS officer, then doctor, then I don't know what. So it changed a lot of times. Coming to your book, how was like the process when you decided a name for your book? Because name is very important. Name and
Uh-huh. Yeah.
important. So tell us, spill the tea on behind the scenes of your process when you were deciding a name for your book.
Yeah, sure, sure. So it's like my book name is Joyful Jottings. So it's like actually from start when I started writing, my only motto was to like to share smiles and happiness via my thoughts. Like people can resonate with it because nowadays we know like really. We are all are from, for work, all they go to different cities. We are like, so far from our parents, family. And there, we face at times loneliness and all. So via my book and my thoughts, like I wanted to share the a companion type. So this joyful jottings would be really a companion to each one. So why I decided this name is like, as I said, to whenever they read and they can connect it. So that's why jotting is like connecting with all the emotions. It's the book is full of like positivity, optimism, and even we are many objects. Also, I have written the poems, so it will be like really great. I really it took a lot of time deciding my book name. I was like, okay, what type of book? Like book names should sound like impressive type. So
Yeah.
that's why, like, okay, so finally I got it. Like, jottings, joyful jottings, so joyfully connecting all the emotions and everything.
Well done. Very well done on that, because it's a well, I'm not more into like poetry thing, but it's a unique name, Jotful Jottings. It was a new thing to me, so you did a very
Mhm.
well. Uh, Tell me, you know, you talked about emotions, and surely there would be vulnerabilities also. And these poems are part of you, right? You have written them on basis of your experiences, right?
Yeah.
Was it not hard for you? Was it not like in fear that you are actually presenting a part of you to everyone? Your vulnerabilities, your emotions. Was it not hard for you? How did you deal with this?
No, actually, it's not hard because from start, like I'm always sharing my thoughts, like what I think, what I believe, and that. So it wasn't like that so hard to me because sharing our emotions, like that is like, yeah, actually, as you mentioned, it is like to share something, to write it on a paper and make people connect with it. It's obviously a very hard task, but yeah, I did it. I did it anyhow.
Cool. You did a very good job there, then. Tell me, what was the reaction of your parents when you told them that, oh, I've written a book, or I've compiled a poetry book, something like that?
Uh, actually, it was a surprise to them because they didn't thought it. Because all of a sudden, I just said like, I need to pay for the publishing, and I have did all this, and it was like, okay, what suddenly? Like you were studying chartered accountancy, and all of a sudden you're like into like an author publishing a book all of a sudden. So it's like really, it was a shocking to them, to my parents, and they were literally so happy with my publishing. Like, yes, okay, you have managed all both the piece, we can say the professional and the passion. And I'm literally so happy. I really recommend people, like, it's not always about like being a writer as a passion. You can have many lots of passion and all. But as we keep moving in our lives, it's important. Like we have a passion, we need to have it. So that in our free times and whenever we feel like, yes, today I have get the time for myself. So something that is important. Without our passion, our desires and all, life will be really robotic. Only
Definitely.
walking with the profession and all. So I really recommend whoever is live, like really, please, please, please have some desired passion. Like many people do have, but they
Yeah.
just like now we are grown up, we have jobs, family responsibilities and lot, and that we just forget our childhood, where we had something, a passion type or a desire skill type, a hobby we can say. So we all leave that. People are like, they used to dance with artists, sketching and all. So people all just, they are very good at it, but still they don't find that time. Like whenever if I ask someone also, like they are like, how can you do this? Like, or even you can do this, like just try it out because it's your passionate thing. You love that something. So but it's very important to balance both. Going in only one piece or like it will be like you will definitely fall it off. So balancing both is very important.
Yeah, definitely.
And then at last, many times I feel so like happy, like okay, many times I have mentioned also like I'm so happy that I can manage both the passion and profession. Hopefully, I'll keep doing the same in further years.
Cool. You answered it really hard. We have someone asking a question. I guess Harrier, if I'm not wrong. Shire. I'm sorry. I don't have my goggle specs. I'm very right now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Shire Gajendra Sharma has asked, like, is there have any link or book? Yeah. Yeah,
No.
so
He or she asked the joyful jottings wrote which for purpose and what is special in that. Basically, he's asking for what you wrote that book and what is like what's so special about it.
okay. So, firstly, the special thing about my book is it's my first ever book, my dream book. And this is the place where I've shared all the things, yeah, all the objects, and what are the things we relate in our daily lives we use. We see, like, I'll just say just one thing, like, one of my poem is based on fan, the object. I really say, just please, whenever you get that book, you will find that poem and just you can read that. How can a fan be our companion? Like I have compared that one too. So it's all about like objects, compassion, the emotions, and everything based on, how a person needs to be joyful in their lives.
Hmm.
Because it's very much important nowadays. So basically, it's all about that only. My book, Joyful Jottings, because we are my book name also. I know like people can really connect with it because all the love, emotions, uncertainties, joy, sad, anger, everything. But the speciality in my writing is that whatever the negativity it can be, I always try to make it positive side. I always take it on like how can that be a positive look towards it. So you can have a check on it.
Cool, cool. Um, there are a few people who are not into poems that much, right? I mean, I won't lie. I some point I thought that poems are for dead people or people who lost some connection in between or like that, right? So I never really connected with poems, but as I grew older, I started writing poems myself because a lot of things change when you are growing up, right? So poems in a way, but there also I need rhyming in poems. If poems are not rhyming, I like it won't make me interested. That's what I'm feeling, right? Tell you how would you make a person who is not into poems read your book based on what?
Sorry, I didn't get it. Could you please pardon again?
I asked a person who is not into poems, right? How would you make that person read your book?
Okay. Who is not into books? Okay. Actually, I have made it. One of them to some of my mates during my CA course. That would be like 15 days course, something. So we need to do that. So that I meet many new friends and all. So from that also, without advertising, we don't get. So I just, while introducing self and all everything, I used to mention. So people are there like I normally one of the person, his name is Gokul, and he literally said me like, sis, like I don't read books, that's so. But the way you said and all the things like you explained it, I really felt to read it. And when I read, it was like not to stop, just to complete it very soon, just to keep engaging. And it was like till end, it was like so perfect. But yeah, I'm not like, खुद की तारीफ नहीं लेकिन but it's one other moment for me that time. It was like really few months back. So it was like actually the question was like good enough to like how can I make a person? It's always about like how the person is after knowing them only I can like you can just give a try. It's
Hmm.
definitely good. because many poems and all I see, even as a author and also a writer, I don't understand some complicated words meaning. I always use the simple terms so that each one can understand it. Because nowadays we don't use that so complications and all. Life is already so complicated. So it's better to keep these steps, simple.
Yeah.
So it's like, yes, whoever is not into this, you can have like us because everything would be in general, simple terms, and you can definitely connect with yourself. And I'm sure, and whenever you will read this book, you will definitely tell me, like, yes, you said it right. I will be waiting.
Yeah. You should try poems. It's like, I get it, some poems are hard to understand, but there are also poems which are relatable, very much relatable, right? So they should try it.
Actually,
There are a lot of
sorry to interrupt. Like, I'll to add on one more thing. Me, I'm not into stories and all because it feels like really boredom to me. Too much long stories and all. Yeah, but I'm into the weight like micro tales and all, like a short one. So, no, it should be short and sweet and to the point. Because literally, even if someone asks me to read, I'll be like so sleepy to read this. So people like literally many. I'm not saying any something bad or like that. Like they can use good words and all everything. But according to my point of view, it should be simple so that each one can resonate with it, understand its terms. Because without understanding, we cannot connect what the writer or the author is coming to say.
Yep, definitely. The relatability is important. I guess most of the authors try to impart that in their books, right? So a lot of people are praising your book. I guess maybe they're or your friend. Someone said actually everyone should love her poems. When they get to know how it relates to their real life. Guys, note it down. You should definitely check out this book. While we're talking,
Mm.
I tell you about this. There's a reality show, right? If you ever get a chance, if you're free, if you're free enough, definitely get into a reality show because they have potential, to challenge other authors and show them that why my book is better than others. I'm just person, don't worry, because we already
Okay. The challenging of the authors in the reality show. It's
yeah,
already challenging.
yeah.
Okay.
Sonia, um, why is she from whose side?
Yeah, I don't feel so. It's like okay, right?
Because I can clearly hear her and she can maybe hear me also. Am
Hmm.
I audible?
Yes, yes, very well.
She's my twinnie. Twinnie, go and check it her network.
Okay.
I'm,
Okay.
yeah, the,
Sorry, sorry.
Sonia said no voice issue, so I'm telling her to please check.
Yeah.
Another question. Another thing, I agree with her. Not everyone loves to read a whole novel, and some people recommend short stories and poems. Her is perfect for those people. Damn, you have a really good follower here.
Thank you so much. And so, like as you said, the challenging term is like mainly for the author is like understanding it. Because as you in beginning, like you as you mentioned, as the book name is very important, how we decide it and everything.
Mm.
So it's all about that, like how we take the name. Because even we say don't judge a book by its cover, but as into this field, the book name matters a lot, really. Because the cover, the designing, and all everything, and the book name, so that we are the name itself, we can get to the content, like what the person is into is and what the person is going to convey. And challenging the other author is like via my simplicity and simple terms, I can challenge them. Because
Yeah,
that is only my strength. We are that in short and sweet way.
Yeah, it's basically, to show or to give a chance to authors to, show why their book is better and why people should read their book than the participating author. It's their, show to support authors. Coming in.
Yeah.
Anyway, coming back to questions. We authors usually face a lot of, self doubt. A lot of, mostly we authors are overthinkers, right? Mostly. Were there any moments of self doubt? And if yes, how did you deal with them?
Actually, as I already mentioned, like I'm already into that, how to self love self and everything in that. And overthinking and doubting self is the something what I want to convey. Like, you know, need to be that. So, via my poems and all my writings, you can check on my page too. So it's all
Hmm.
about that only, like how, like, like I am also at times become a overthinker, right, as you mentioned, but not always, because I don't overthink, because I want to convey to the people, you don't need to overthink, you need to I need to convey in a better way. So first I need to imply on my myself, like I should not be. And self doubting is like really people face it a lot, like I not be able to do this and that, and like be capable of that and this, like everything I no need to mention like particular words, like each one has some self doubts. But
Hmm.
when we do a self promise to self, as I said, October 23 I did, when I achieved it, like it's like already I was like, yes, I can do. But after achieving it, I was like more happiest. Like, yes, what I have promised to self, I can do that. Because
Hmm.
that comes like the self love, the self care we do to self ourselves. And overthinking is all against that when we promise ourselves and we achieve it.
Hmm. Hmm. Cool. A lot of people are praising your book and you, so I I'll read the comments. Why would she
Yeah,
overthink?
really mention everyone whoever is praising it.
Why would she overthink about anything? Her book is literally perfect. Even she knows that. Well done. Well done. Proud of you, Muskan. A lot of
Thank
people
you.
is okay. Coming back to the question. So, are you an active member in TLB? Like, tell me, how do you feel being a part of TLB?
Actually, sorry to mention, like, I'm not that so active in TLB. Recently, only I joined because later on, only I got to know about TLB and all. So, recently, only I joined and I was busy with my exams, and also I just keep checking on what is happening, how the groups are managing, and everything. And, like, I really say, it's a very good way. Community type, like where we connect all the authors, readers, and everyone. So, that's a great platform. Thank you to the sir, the founder who did this.
Yeah,
And of course, you are one of the TLB member, so you would know so much better than me, because I'm just a newbie into the TLB, and I'm not that so active. In start, I was okay, not that so also once or twice I did it. So, but I would say like people who want to just have to do a good promotion types and everything, to get join TLB. You get a good contact, and like, because definitely we need such. Like guys,
yeah.
after joining this, I felt that yeah, like this, it should be there to connect it with each one. There we get lots of people, the readers, the authors, and the bookstagrammers, and everyone.
Yeah. We have a lot of things going on in TLB, like author of the week, book of the week, author
Yeah.
reality show, uh, review circle. A lot of things are going on. It's so insane. You guys should definitely check it out. So I guess I'll ask you a quick rapid fire question and then we'll wrap it. Are
Yeah,
you
sure.
fine with it?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
And audience or viewers who are watching, if they have any questions, they can ask it now. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
rapid fire. Um, are you a very wild writer? Are you a person who prefers cozy place or a very disciplined place?
Sorry, discipline page before what you say?
No, I'm asking, are you a person who, while writing, you want a place or a disciplined place? Like proper table, chair, and writing on.
It's not always about that because as a writer and a author, we always, even with any object, we can connect it. As I said, the nature, items, and everything. Even we walk on the road, even a very small stone can tell us a lot
No,
of things. So
I'm not talking. I'm talking about which place you prefer while writing.
I'm very I'm coming to it. So it's not about a particular place. It's like a general one wherever my thoughts, are flourishing. I just have a pen and a paper and just, start writing. So it's all about that. I need a particular place and all something because, many of them like require a good, peaceful place, silence, and everything. So it's not basically about that because our thoughts, keep moving, they keep coming. This, that, okay, likewise. So, no need a specific place for me, like wherever it is, I can.
Cool. Movie or book?
Sorry?
Movies or book?
Okay, movies.
Movies. Uh, writing in silence or writing with something playing in background, like songs or something like that.
Sorry? I didn't get it.
Writing in silence or writing with something playing in background, like songs.
Anything will go. It depends upon the situations. Like if the depends upon the writer's mood. I need a song or something like that.
Uh, what is your pet peeve
Sorry.
while writing?
Sorry.
What is your pet peeve? Something which you don't like in writing.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't get it.
I'm asking, what is your pet peeve? Something which you really don't like while writing.
Okay. Uh, it's not something like that. Nothing.
It
Uh,
people are disturbing you while you're writing something, or punctuation errors, or you're not getting that kind of thing in your.
yeah, that's always about something would be like up to here to us, and when we keep writing, someone will come. Like, did you hear that?
Yeah, I
That is most irritating one. But
yeah.
remaining that, so that can't be that's so badass to me.
Mm, cool. I guess uh, if someone has asked any question. Oh, Janshi is here. A lot of people are recommending your book, so yes, guys, please check out book. There are no questions. Why are you guys not asking more questions? When you guys want to ask her questions, she's a queen. She can write anything, okay, about anything, uh, beautifully. No, no. She is the queen. Can write anywhere and about anything. Okay, I guess people don't really have any questions to ask you. They already
Yeah. Yeah,
perfect.
I think I would like to mention like here in life there is singer Tanisha and she was my the book designer.
Uh-huh.
So it's all thanks to her. Like it's like how I needed, how I wanted. Because lot of time I said like no, I need like this and that. There were lots of tantrums I did to that person. Like really, thank you. Literally, as being first into it and being an author, it was like how I'm going to do and everything. So it was like they made it easy and publication. It's like word swiggle publication and the founder is really so much friendly face. Literally, it's like I was searching, and I literally got her. So it was like really a good time.
Like you were you satisfied with the publication?
Sorry.
Like the public, were you satisfied with the publication? Like the publishing aftermath? Were you satisfied with that?
Yeah. Because as I said, like the publication, I said like being new to it, I was searching like which can be, better packages and all everything. And I was not even aware of that. It was really difficult for me to search. There were lots of packages, lots of publications and all. But it's really God's grace. I got Words Wiggle publication. Like literally, the founder literally helped me a lot. Like I said, her like I'm literally new into this, and you only need to handle everything. And she's literally sweet and so guiding. And literally the designer one, I literally said her lots of time like, no, I don't need like this. I need this and that. And finally, she did. So thank you to each one, the whole publications. I'm really glad being working with them.
You're lucky there because a lot of publications, don't care about authors. Like they only. I shouldn't say that, but yeah, that's true. A lot of publications don't really focus on authors and what their needs are. So you're lucky with that.
Yes.
Okay, it was a very nice talking to you, and I hope that you were able throughout the interview. I hope so.
Yes, yes, yes. I literally enjoyed, and it was really cool one. As it's first time, and you already mentioned like I'll be surely make you comfortable, and you literally did that. It's really a great one. I'm really thankful. The first interview it's with you. I'll not
Thank,
forget you.
thank you. Oh my God, it's a very good compliment. Thank you. Uh, Before I wrap up, do you want to say something to viewers? Anything?
Yours is like don't panic. When we decide something and we are into it, instead of panicking, keep moving with the flow and keep searching it. You know,
Yep.
no, because out of panic, we sometimes choose something wrong and we do something wrong, and later on we, regret like it would have been better to do move with that. So it's better not to panic, relax, because when we decided something, something is like destined. So if it's meant to happen, it will happen. So keep moving with that.
Yep. Definitely. I also believe. Well done, Muskan. Well done.
Thank you.
I will doesn't feel like this was your first interview. You're very confident, very impactful person.
Thank you so much.
Again, I'll wrap it up. I'll end the live then.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Bye. And it was nice talking to you. And I hope that in future you publish more books and you are very successful author.
Sure,
Best of
sure. Thank you so much.
luck. Bye. Take care.
Bye.